Buffs Nation, you guys entertained? Are you entertained yet? The Buffs pulled out a major win. First game of Big 12 play. Now putting themselves en route to have a very good ending to the season. 3-1, winning a big one at the crib. Man, you got everything out of this. And I'm going to be honest. The crazy part about this is on this morning after is you got Paul Finebaum saying crazy stuff. Right? Like you got him saying stuff that is in line with the Colorado Buffaloes and showing them some love. Man, wow. What a game, man. I was screaming at the TV, losing my mind watching them. Woo. Gotta say. So, did my rewatch. Let's talk about it here on the Prime Time for College Football. This video is powered by our partners over at BetUS. Check them out. They are hooking up the gamer. 150% bonus up to $2,000 on your first deposit. Use the promo code YouTube150. It's here on the screen. They're hooking you up. All right. Let's talk about this game, man. There's some good, there's some bad, there's some ugly. But the crazy part is Paul Finebaum even had to jump into things and he had to say some stuff. Now, we know here, we've heard Finebaum talk, bump his gums, talk his little noise. And even after this game, he couldn't control himself. He even talked about Colorado is the most exciting thing on television right now. Duh. We've been telling y'all that this whole time. The Buffs is everybody's Super Bowl. And at the same time, because Sheduer said that, and at the same time, they're putting out there an exciting product. Shout out to them, right? But let's break this down. There's some good, like I said, some bad, and there was some ugly in this. I want to talk about all of it. So we'll hamburger style it. We'll talk about the good stuff. We'll put the bad and ugly in the middle. And we'll talk about some good stuff at the end, right? Let's dive into what the heck we saw in this game. And yeah, awesome win. So the game started off, of course, pretty solid for the Buffs. Got a solid drive, got there after giving up a field goal to Baylor. They got the touchdown on a nice long drive. And I love the fact this drive was 11 plays, 75 yards, 6 minutes and 17 seconds off the clock. If you know me well enough, you know that the one big thing for me is time of possession. I'm huge on that. The better your time of possession, the better your outlook in this game. Colorado held this ball for 36 minutes. Did well. No turnovers either. Pretty disciplined with only 6 penalties for 45 yards. Solid in that. Help Baylor, and Coach Prime talked about this before the game, and how disciplined Baylor is and how they do a good job of not getting penalties. They had more, 7 for 69. You had the rain factor, so it was wet. It was gross. Sheduer finished 25 for 41, 341, 2 touchdowns. And I'm going to tell y'all now, Travis Hunter is him. Y'all have heard me say he's Himothy. Y'all heard me say that dude's that dude. Travis Hunter's a beast. 7 receptions for 130. Travis Hunter's a monster. And he had the game winner. The game-winning stop at the line of scrimmage, causing that fumble. Just because, why? Of course, it had to be him. But anyway, let's keep going. Offense had some chugs. They were out there finding ways to make things happen. Long drives. Team went down 24-10. Defense was just not able to hold pat. It was big plays that should not have gone down, especially after that punt. But guess what? I mean, a 45-yard touchdown hurts. But hey, 24-10, this team did not put his head down. This team said, you know what? We're going to mount our comeback. Defense started to get some more 3-and-outs. Let's look at this, right? 3-and-outs in this game. Oh, my goodness. 4 of them in the first half. Right? 4 of them in the first half. 4 of their 7 possessions in the first half were 3-and-outs. That means the defense was holding pack. And we said that the defense is one of the stronger pieces here. They're out here doing it. Gotta talk about some bad, though. First word from the sponsor. This video is powered by our partners over at BetUS. They're hooking up the gamer, right? 150% up to $2,000 bonus on your first deposit. 125% on your second and third deposit up to $2,000. They're taking care of the gamer. And as y'all know, we're in NFL season right now. As you can see, we've got week 3 stuff up, week 4 or 5 bets. Some of the lines, when they pop up, you can jump on them. BetUS is going to hook you up. Like I said, they're giving you that bonus. They also have gambler's insurance. So they're going to give you 10% back on your net losses twice a year. I know, right? I don't know nobody else doing that in the game, but they are hooking you up. So you got to check them out. BetUS, 150% up to $2,000 on your first deposit. Use promo code YouTube150. And then on your second and your third, 125%. They're hooking you up. Go check them out. BetUS, where the games begin. All right, the thing I told y'all that this team needed to have is a run game. Needs to get better at it. 42 carries, 91 yards, averaging 2.2 yards a carry. Unacceptable. Now, the run game did get 3 touchdowns from Sheduer, who actually carried the ball more. 19 carries, 26 yards. I was impressed. But, man, that offensive line's got to be better. We know got a lot of transfers. Still got young Jordan Seaton over there on the left side, but they got to be better, right? Giving up in this game, the offensive line gave up 8 sacks. Now, that's a combination of also Sheduer holding the ball too long, but he ain't getting that much time. We also gave up 12 tackles for a loss. Offensive line's got to get some better push, got to get some more meanness in them. But the good thing is Sheduer's out there, and he's figuring it out, right? Looking through this, Isaiah Gustav came out there leading the team in rushing, 12 carries, 41 yards. Looked like Hayden did not play. I was hoping the good news would have come through, but it looks like it didn't. You did get some Michael Welch, though. 9 carries, 22 yards. He had those 2 touchdowns. He was good on the short, right? I think that he's going to build into something special going into next season. He's just going to have to keep building better and better, never best, for the rest of the season. Now, I don't think we've seen the best iteration of this team yet, right? The defense did well. Second half, the defense only gave up, once again, 1 touchdown. They gave up 7 points in the second half. This defense, second half, once again, that's a good and a bad. A good and a bad. Because the good is that this team plays so well in the second half that it causes problems that teams can't score again. The bad part is that the defense needs to do this in the first half too, just like they did at Colorado State. When you start moving into more of these Big 12 plays, which the Big 12 looks like it's wide open now, it's a good chance. The teams that's supposed to be the most dominant ain't the most dominant right now. Colorado's got a chance. The door is wide open. Second half, got them on downs, a punt after 5 plays, a punt after 3 plays. Gave up that 1 touchdown and then a missed field goal. But the good thing is for the defense is that the offense is playing complementary ball. Sheduer with some quick checkdowns as well as deep passes. It's a really good job of controlling the time of possession, controlling the clock. I told y'all that's the most important thing is to control that clock. I love time of possession. And Colorado's doing that right now. That is what Coach Prime and this team is doing. And so when you look at look at it itself, if this team can continue to control the clock, especially in the second half, the defense is going to be rested enough to get stops, and you're going to win a lot of ball games. These close one-score games are critical in the success of a team. Colorado's doing it. Saw it against North Dakota State, now saw it against Baylor. 1-possession games, this is what you got to do. You got to close it out. This is huge for Colorado going forward. So watching this, man, look. Travis Hunter, 7 for 130, and then the forced fumble. Gosh, man, that's just nasty work, dog. He is elite. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all get to enjoy this dude. Y'all got the best player in the country. And he is doing it every week. Man, the man is playing so many dang snaps. Like, it's bananas how many snaps that this man is playing. He played 81 snaps on the offensive side of the ball, guys. 81 on offense. 63 on defense. 164 snaps. And still comes up with the big hit. Dude, his PFF grade's always high. In the 80s every single time. Why? Because dude's a baller. He's so good. Like, you can't even praise him enough. That's just how good he is. Like, how do you praise him? How do you say that, you know, I mean, like what do you say about Travis? Right? Besides that he is him, and that Prime was telling y'all that he is him. His defensive grades are just dumb. 80 84 in this game, 79 on the coverage. He was all over the place, getting stops. They targeted him 0 times in this game because they knew that a pick was coming. Like, he's literally... So Prime told us early that Travis is better than the way he was when he was younger. And sheesh, he's living up to it. I'm just saying, he's living up to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Hop in the comments. Let me know y'all thoughts. Y'all think y'all think the Buffs can go out there and keep pushing, win this conference? Look, man, I told y'all 9 wins. Nebraska was one of them. And unfortunately, it didn't happen, but they may pick it up somewhere else. If this team keeps winning these one-possession games like this, it's done. That Hail Mary was just LeJontay Wester. Shout out to you, my boy. That was elite stuff. Let me know what y'all think. I want to hear from y'all. This video is powered by our partners over at BetUS. Check them out. They're hooking you up 150% on your first deposit to $2,000. They're taking care of the gamer. Use the promo code YouTube150. All right, we're out. We'll break down more of this game. We'll wait for the pressers later this week. We'll have polls come down. I'm hoping the polls show the Buffs some love. We'll talk about that more in detail later on. And besides that, I'll y'all later this week. Peace.